Miss Transformers 96 here. Just want to say Happy Halloween. So here you go. So in honor of Halloween, I'm doing a Night Before Christmas the Mayor toy review. So here you go. So the Mayor, very cool. Just got this figure 2 days ago, and very happy that I was able to get it in time for Halloween, so I can review it for you. But as you can see on the box, a nice picture of the Mayor, the rest in the assortment, and this is from Series 1. So this is the original series from these Neca toys, and the other figures are the Vampire, Sally, and then of course Jack. And I did end up getting this figure along with the Vampire. Yeah, I did get the Vampire. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. I did get the Vampire though. With the Vampire, not sure if I'm gonna keep it though. I decided that if I keep it, I am gonna open it, but I don't know if I am in fact going to keep it. I might very well sell it, so don't expect a review on that, but you might get one too. So yeah, so very cool. So this I got on eBay, very cheap, along with the Vampire, both of them together for with shipping $23. I got it for steal. I cannot believe it. These guys are pretty rare. They're one of the rare of the Now for Christmas figures, and then to get both of them for such cheap, it was really fantastic. So yeah, so let's go over the Mayor. So which accessories does it come with? That's the best thing about these Night Before Christmas figures. They're huge amount of accessories. They just come with a lot. Starting off with my least favorite, he does come with the plans. Of course, this is when Jack was taking a walk and finds the trees with the holidays on them. But meanwhile, the Mayor's at Jack's house, knocking on the door, trying to get him to approve and look over these Halloween plans. I'm not sure if anything's written on them. They're very, yeah, actually it does look like something's written on them. There very well might be writing on them, but I want to keep them all rolled up like this because I'll definitely break it or lose it if it's unrolled, and I want it to look like that anyway, so I'm going to keep it like that. It's just got a little rubber band on it. And it's clear too, which is nice. He comes with this book, which is really cool. This is when Jack is giving everybody a job to do for Christmas, and you got the musician Sally, farmhand. I don't know who that is. The only person I can think of is the Bearmouth, the one with the axe in his head, but I don't know. The demon, Cyclops, Mr. Hyde. Really want the Mr. Hyde figure, but that one's very expensive. The witches and the werewolf. So very cool. I think this is really cool. He's got a lot of ink splotches everywhere. You can see all the ink things, which is pretty accurate, which is really neat. I do like that. And then the book itself does look nice. On the back there, it's very plain, but who really cares about that? So yeah, so I'll leave that back there. Then he does come with a little ink bottle, which is really neat. There's no ink in there. I would have liked them to paint the bottom black. It looks like there is some ink residue. Hold on, let's see if we can zoom focus a little better. There you go. As you can see, so it is pretty good, but overall, I would have liked it a little better. Still pretty neat though, because he comes with the book. It does work really well with him. He does come with his microphone. He uses this a lot. The microphone has some nice detail on it. Let's see if I can cover the Mayor's. There you go. It'll focus. So yeah, so as you can see, that looks really cool. Has a handle and everything. Has some bolts, which look just really nice. And as you can see through there, nothing really special happening inside, but still pretty cool. So yeah. And then his last accessory, other than his hat, if you want to call that accessory, is the Demon Duck. This is very cool. Really do like this. Let's focus. This was a really neat part of the movie when this demented duck and oh, I've got it right over here, the vampire teddy bear were chasing those kids, which is really neat. The only thing is, I'm pretty surprised it comes with the Mayor, because the vampires did make this toy, but I understand the vampire doll goes better with the vampires, even though they made the duck. So yeah, but as you can see, he does have the red bullet holes with blood dripping down, which looks really neat. His eyes are cool. He's got some sharp teeth, which looks really cool. He can be removed from the base, and then you've got some wood here. So let's pause it and go talk about the figure. So the Mayor himself looking very cool. So yeah, so it's he does come with of course a hat. this very long hat, this signature hat. Looks really cool. Can be removed. It's very easy, just on a little peg there, which is nice. But it stays in really well. He comes with a little base, which is needed. I mean, I did get him to stand by himself, but the base really helps if you're going to keep him like that for a long time. And then, of course, you've got the face sculpt. So the face sculpt is very cool. Of course, this is his happy side. I love the spiral eye. That's really neat. He looks really cool. And then, of course, he does have a really nice ball joint head, so you can do a creepy tilted head. You know, he can look down, he can look up, which is just really nice. But the main reason for having this head is so that you can swivel it and turn him into the scared, nervous mayor that he can do. So that's cool. It would have been kind of cool if, like, when it hit a certain point and you had to turn it all the way to get the face to come up, it made a little ching sound, you know, or a little click sound like it does in the movie. That would have been kind of cool. But overall, this face sculpt is very cool. He's very nervous. He's looking down, which is kind of neat. I think that it looks really nice. But let's leave it as the scared mayor for a little bit. He has a spider on his chest, which looks really cool. It is a live spider from when from when he's walking around and he gets stuck in the microphone. But anyway, he's got the little mayor badge, which looks awesome. Really like that. And then his whole outfit has a lot of nice detail. I mean, it looks really cool. He's got a couple buttons there, but it's like it's all, you know, scratched, you know, like it came right off the movie. Really cool. He's got a little pocket there. And then he's, of course, very wide, but that looks cool. He comes over here, and then, of course, you can see the back of his head, then the rest of his outfit. Very nice. The detailing goes throughout it, which is really cool. So as you can see, very nice. So now let's get him to the front. Let's change him back into the regular mayor, which looks really cool. And yeah, so overall, very nice. He's got his legs, he's got, you know, really big, and then it comes down to these little teeny little legs, you know, very much Tim Burton-ish. Really like it. Love the stripes, the gray stripes. They look nice. And then the little feet, they do peg into the base pretty well. And this whole thing is on a really big ball joint. It's pretty loose, but he can stand. I would have liked it to be a little bit stronger, just for my sanity, so I know that it won't, you know, fall, but he seems to be fine, although it does feel like he's not fine, but he is fine, so that's pretty good. Also his little hands right here, as you can see. There you go. Little hands with the red fingernails. Looks really neat. And yeah, so overall that's pretty nice. He can stand very well, and he looks really cool. As far as articulation, of course, I went over the great ball jointed neck. Best neck joint of the series, I think, of every figure that I own from Nightmare. And ball jointed hips, a little loose, but they do the job. He stands up great. And then as far as his arms, he's got ball hinge shoulders, swivel bicep, hinge elbows, and swivel wrists. Actually, they might be ball jointed. They look like they're ball. Oops. Yeah, of course, these Neca Nightmare figures are very delicate, not one for the children, but still very cool. Of course, most of the time, the parts just go right back into place, so you don't have to worry about it too much, but you can worry about it a little. The only thing I will say is when you're moving the arm, when you first get out of the package, this joint is very stiff, so when you're moving the arm, I recommend holding it up here, because the cut joint right here for the bicep swivel, it does have a tendency to pop off if you just lift it from up here and the joint isn't working very well. So I do recommend holding it to lift it up and everything, but yeah, you can. So then you can point his head like this, and he can hold the microphone, which is neat. He can't hold it like perfect to his mouth, but hey, that looks really cool. I do really like that a lot. I consider leaving him in this type of pose like this. I think it looks really cool that way. But yeah, that's just me. So very cool. So now, quickly, let's do some size comparisons. Let me just get him back into place. And yeah. So I've got 3 other figures to compare him with. Here he is, just with the undersea gal. Let's get him to move back a little bit. And then with the spider hair monster, and then the thing that comes with the spider hair monster, the melting guy. So as you can see, they look all really nice together. He's in great scale. You don't really see these characters with the mayor too much. The only really big character that you see him with a lot is the Mummy Boy. Don't have that one though. Really, just not a huge interest in it. But overall, very cool. So yeah, so you can definitely expect a Igor review. I did buy Igor online. Don't have it yet though. Really would have liked to post it on Halloween, but unfortunately haven't gotten it yet. But you will get another Igor review coming coming up soon, as well as possibly a vampire review. And I did buy Bearmouth, if I'm saying his name right, the one with the Easter Bunny. I did buy him. Don't know if I'm gonna keep him or sell him, but he is on the way. So you might get a review of him too. But definitely Igor is next. So overall, a very nice Mayor review, a very nice Mayor toy actually. Sorry. And overall, just want to say happy Halloween. Hope your Halloween is going good, and hope you, either if you're trick-or-treating, get a lot of candy, or if not, have a lot of fun. So there you go. So that's my review of the Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas Series 1 NECA, The Mayor. Thanks for watching.